Mentorship is more so you being proactive and you trying to learn from the person you want to be your mentor. You're doing most of the work in the mentorship. My name is Gerrie. I help aspiring and current STEM professionals land new jobs, land new roles, find career fulfillment, and secure their highest incomes ever, all through establishing your professional brand and uncovering your unique value. Sometimes asking for a mentor is honestly a mistake. And what do I mean by that? I think before I can explain what I mean by asking can be a mistake is first you got to know what is a mentor. A mentor is someone that you broadly want to learn from. You want to be able to ask them questions. You want to have some sort of routine cadence, occasional cadence where you check in with them. But a mentor it covers a broad set of topics. But when do you know that you need a mentor, and when are you going to go looking for one? So generally, you go looking for a mentor when you know you want to expand. You know that you're on a path and you want to expand in some way. But how do you meet this mentor? It's usually organic. That's the reason I say asking someone. It's really semantics, but asking someone to be your mentor, you usually don't have to do that because it naturally forms into an organic relationship. This is someone that you've met at an event, you had a great conversation with. It's a friend of a friend. If someone that you've been in contact with or you have a strong connection to, tied to, where it's easy to build a level of trust. The trust has to be built. And that's why I say you're not going to hop in somebody's DMs and say, hey, can you be my mentor? And they don't know you from anywhere. Because the mentoring relationship, it's a two-way street, right? You want to be able to go to them to get support, learn from them, but they also have to have a vested interest in you and your problems. The best mentoring relationships are where both parties are invested, and you're only invested in people and their problems when you have some sort of relationship. When there's some sort of trust, when someone has introduced you, when when the mentor can look and say, hey, I can really help this person grow in a particular area. Mentor and coach. And those are two different things. Because sometimes when someone says, can you be my mentor? I'm a professional coach. And so we have to make the distinct. I always ask, are you looking for just some overall career guidance? Are you looking for a coach? And typically people can't answer the question. They're just like, oh, I'm just looking for somebody to mentor me. And so the reason I want you guys to be very clear what you need, what you're looking for, is because the difference between a coach and a mentor, a coach is going to help you with a very specific goal. Right? If you're looking for a certain type of job, if you're trying to get a title, if you're trying to get promoted, something very, very specific, the coach is going to help you with that goal. They're going to show you the path and then walk that entire path with you. Whereas the mentor is just someone who has some knowledge around the subject matter. Maybe they've done something that you are impressed by, that you want to learn more about their path. They can answer questions and help you make sure you're on the right path. But a mentor is not necessarily going to create the plan for you and walk you through it, hand in hand. If you're looking for weekly support, commitment, and somebody who's truly, truly invested in your goal, that is a coach. Can you get a mentor inorganically? It is extremely rare. Why? Because the people you want to be mentored by, they're busy. They are very busy individuals. And so even if the one-off chance that, this person who has done some amazing things in their career, on the one-off chance they have bandwidth to mentor a person, they're only taking a mentee once every other year, once every couple of years. because they just simply don't have the bandwidth to manage themselves, their own life, their own goals, and help multiple other people with theirs. And the thing about being somebody's mentor is that you don't want to just answer a question and go away and never hear from them again. You want to see it through. If you say, yes, I'll be your mentor, I got to know that you're serious and you're going to do some work, because I'm not going to, allow you to have time on my calendar, reoccurring time on my calendar, and you're not serious about what you're trying to do. And I can't tell that when I don't know you, right? So that's why I say it's usually not inorganic, because the mentor usually isn't even going to take the risk of like spending time with people who aren't serious, who don't have goals that they're interested in, who don't have a problem that like, can I help this person? So I want to recap how to find a mentor. You find a mentor at networking events. You have in-depth, engaging conversation with people. That can happen over LinkedIn, but the very first ask is not going to be, can you be my mentor? You do have to build that relationship. You find mentors through friends of a friend, somebody you know. Can you introduce me to so-and-so? I'm really impressed by her career path, and I really want to learn something from her, right? So the mentorship is more so you being proactive and you trying to learn from the person you want to be your mentor. You're doing most of the work in the mentorship. But if you need accountability and you want somebody to give you homework and walk you through an entire process, that's a coach. Those are two different things. The thing that can help you find mentors, find coaches, find people who genuinely want to help you, the one thing you need to do is improve your ability to network. And that's what all of this stems from, right? Sending anybody. I talk a lot about reaching out blindly to people on LinkedIn. It's something I heavily believe in. But sending anybody a message that is not structured properly, that just comes out with an ask, that doesn't try to build relationship, is probably not going to work out for you. I've had several career coaches throughout my career. It is interesting that some people think that with their career, that it's a situation where people should just, freely volunteer and help. But it's just like any other position in your life. When you want to get better, you go find a coach. And a mentor is not a coach. A mentor can motivate you, tell you about what they did, agree or disagree with what you're trying to do. And it's more so, moving the needle, right? You are already in motion, but the mentor can help point you, like the compass, right? Move you, varying degrees. Like, no, let's go a little bit further to the left there. But the coach is going to help you from ground zero, right? I don't know what to do. If you're at point, I don't know what to do, that's too overwhelming of a question for a mentor. You should already be fairly certain what your problem is and almost already have a strategy to get there before you go looking for a mentor. I think a lot of times when people are looking for a mentor, they think that, I'm in my first year of my career, I need to be mentored by the VP or, this senior manager. You don't. You could be mentored by a peer. If you're looking for a mentor, realistically, it's someone who is 1 to 2 levels above you. That's it. Because they have something to teach you, right? There's something you can learn. If you're trying to get into tech, a person who's been in tech for 2 years, there's something you can learn from them. But when you reach out to, the 20-year veteran, they may or may not have the bandwidth to help you. And they're so far removed, they may or may not have any interest in those problems. I do think a person who's, 1 or 2 steps removed from you, you're kind of having the same conversation at least. I hope I was able to shed some light on the difference between a mentor and a coach and how and when to determine which one you need. Bye.